go. We coming this year, nigga. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Hey, let me elaborate. Y'all niggas trying fake. I've been out here getting cake. It been a process to get my money straight. I remember them broke days when I ain't thought they could control. I just kept that hammer, homie, nigga, knock out your soul. If you ain't got my money on time, you better cash out. If you do that bad business, homie, don't even give me that. I've been staying out the way cause I ain't doing no dead time. Cause I ain't got time for you, little homie, I'm getting mine. Coolest nigga in the world, but don't try to test me. I won't never lead you astray, that's why the Lord bless me. I need no attention, I just keep the extension. I was me against the world, so I'm feeling like Pop. Chasing all this hundreds like I'm Zeke, but I'm from the block. Monetize the flow, just follow the formula. If you ain't trying to get that bread, then I'm ignoring ya. I'm looking for a way out, cause I'm trying to go global. These niggas ain't on they hustle, they ain't even mobile. These niggas ain't no soldier, that's what a nigga told ya. Elias Cash, nigga, ain't nothing free. So you know how it is when you be coming to DC. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get.
I'm the realest in the D.O.B. Let me elaborate. Fuck your bitch at every given second, that ain't no exaggeration. Smoking on this real good pressure every single fucking day. Spinning in my condo, nigga, that's just my meditation. 40 on my hip, a nigga, fake ain't no hesitation. Praying every single day to get out this situation. Lord forgive me for my sins, I'm searching for my destination. If I say I love you, know I mean it, ain't no capping. Pull up nigga in
Salute, brothers. Morning to you. Top of the morning. Let the intro rock a little longer. You know, it's much more to that song, but I ain't been inclined. I wasn't feeling like sharing, you know. I want to talk to y'all, right? Because I've seen a lot, you know. I done experienced a lot. And that quote hit me when I read it, because I was looking for a way to explain myself, you know what I mean? Because this thing here is therapy. And to quote Black Ram, we don't lie in therapy. So I got some explaining to do. Long story short, every betrayal begins with trust, right? Now, you can't go through life not trusting nobody. You can't go through life not trusting nothing. Because you'd be agoraphobic at that motherfucking point. You just in the house and you never leave it. And that's no way to live and or exist. What you can do is expect people to be people. You know what I mean? and realize, excuse me, people are flawed, bro. People are heavily fucking flawed. Heavily flawed, man. So expecting them to lash out and launch out is just part of the fucking game. Tell you a story. Situation that happened to me, right? So the ex hit me with some bullshit and had me standing there in front of people. Why had to talk to that judge, that magistrate. You know, no law. That was the reason why I started studying it. And me and this bitch years ago, open conversations over the years, promised we would never, you know, do each other dirty. We will always move forward for what's best for the kids, right? And fast forward, I look up and now this bitch got me in front of this magistrate, playing the victim. Oh, woe is me. This nigga's a menace type shit. No, I have no rap sheet. I have no record. I ain't never been in no legal trouble my whole life. Everything's always pretty much been the straight and narrow for me. Besides maybe one or two, just a few little situations. But nothing outside of a traffic ticket. Nothing. Nah, not me. Cause I work for the government, my nigga. You can't be having no motherfucking rap sheet working for the government. At least that was what I thought way back when. Then I found out reality. You got a lot of motherfuckers that are straight up, questionable folks working for the government. But they do all kinds of work for the government. Long story short, yeah, it is this hard-working, work my fingers down to the bone ass man standing in front of this motherfucking magistrate. I said, shit. So what do? I get honest. That's all I can do. I just tell the truth, because I don't lie for shit. Like, I'm one of the worst persons you can ask to, you know, tell a tall tale, because I can't, dog. I can't. I'm just straight up. It takes too much effort to lie and be devious and shit. Did you smack that bitch contractor? Hell nah. But she came in with a steak knife, so I hip tossed her. Blah, poof. Am I wrong? I don't know, dog. I don't know. But that was a dull-ass Dollar General steak knife. That one, she wasn't gonna hit me with that. Nope. Hip tossed her. She got up. She all right. No hands. No, I ain't throw no hands. See? But how do you respond to a motherfucker trying to stab you? Anyway, this bitch is, he's the worst man in the world. Oh, God. Can't stand him. He's terrible. Put him under the jail, Your Honor. Put him under the jail type shit. But then it was like, well, bitch, did you try to stab him? And she was like, no. I'm like, so why was the knife on the floor? Nothing to be said. Anyway, I'm in front of these people. I'm in front of these motherfucking people. And the eyes of the court are on me, them folks is scowling. Yeah, another nigga. He up in here. What you done done? Tell us what he done done, girl. You know, feeling like a slave at the auction and shit. That motherfucker. Cause that's the closest description I could think of. Anyway, I'm paying for my house, my residence. I'm paying essentially for this bitch house and her residence, which ain't nothing but some little Section 8 apartments for real, but I'm still sending oodles of fucking money to the kids and Amazon packages full of everything they need, you know, like we ain't, like me and they mama ain't broke through all the way the fuck up for real, you know. And this hoe is like McDonald's, my nigga. I'm loving it. She's loving life. Cause she get to be the hoe in the street she want and still receive support, right, from that dedicated, hardworking black man, which was me. Bitches just eating this shit up like best shit ever. And I'm madder than a motherfucker though. I did comes, we hit the court, boom. And now I'm standing in front of these people and they looking at me and I'm looking back at them. But something happened that was unexpected. Do you know they sided with a nigga? I said, damn. I didn't get justice, no, not at all, no. I got a temporary reprieve, some breathing room. Just some breathing room. Now I ain't gotta pay this bitch nothing. She ain't gonna receive nothing. She's not going to have nothing unless she go out there and get it herself. Well, of course she's salty because now she gotta ask me. You gotta ask me for everything now. And in typical Keisha fashion, the bitch don't want to ask. She don't want to ask for shit. She don't want to ask for shit. She want to demand, you know, but you can't. Well, your fault, ho. You overplayed your hand. You depended on that magistrate, that mayonnaise-colored man, have your back, and for y'all to link up and sync up like Voltron around this motherfucker, and for him to just be like, "Gotcha, girl, come here." Here's why it worked out in my motherfucking favor. Cause fucking with this bitch, I started studying law. Yeah, yeah. Don't talk like it, but yeah, I know. I never revealed all my tools. Never. So now I'm fluent in legalese, and I was speaking with that magistrate in the language that he understood, and he said, this nigga is dangerous. I don't want no parts of this. Fuck this bitch. Next docket. Next case. Well, fast forward. I continued my education because it had been a couple years, right? I mean, just learning law. Now I'm putting some other folks on to it. So they can speak legalese too now. And they have a firm understanding of the law and how shit works. And some time had passed, and I'm having these issues because now I've gotten my beloved child back, and she's just this broken, hot fucking mess, right? And I'm talking to her, and I'm like, I gotta get you registered for school. You know, her mama, dog, would not fill out the paperwork for me to register. The way we could transfer everything over, that way I could register for school. So let's say at the start of the school year, my daughter missed maybe about a month and a half, right? Because in this bitch mind, if you can't get her registered and she's in your custody, then they gonna come after you. Nigga got you. And I was like, oh, okay. So I called the school board. I called, the different powers that be. Also, my journey led me to the AG, right? And me and the AG had a conversation. And in that conversation, the AG was like, he gave me what I wanted. They forced this bitch. They forced her to say, sign the paperwork. Well, bitch, you going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Not him, but you, ho, you. Of course, the AG never forgave me for it. He became a very vindictive prick, but, I knew once I started down this path that it wasn't no going back. But that's kind of like, that's just me, bro. That's my personality any motherfucking way. How you start is how you finish. But I made that AG say, this nigga's dangerous. This, nah. I built up a career of all these 20 plus years, and nigga, you fucking with it. Nope. So the AG don't like me, and I don't give a shit. I'm angry, I will not be silenced, and I will not be sedated. Nah, AG, come here, nigga. Come in close. Let me talk to you. If you want your legacy to continue, you don't want me to begin to sue you in your personal capacity, and you want to keep your trinkets that you've acquired over the years, then my nigga, don't let me get that registration done. The AG's mad as a motherfucker, dog. Yeah. Because he had to listen to a nigga. He had a whole program that was set up to pretty much tear niggas down, and I was like, but did you see this loophole right here? And if I bring this up, your ship is sunk. Long story short, I can't go back to that state no more because they'll do anything to try to get my black ass at this point. But I fucked them up. Yeah. I studied law for a while, bro. In fact, I think the study of law is really underrated. Because once you start finding out all kinds of shit. Excuse me, smoking her first thing in the morning. But that's between us. When you start studying law, you start finding out all kinds of shit. Like, you're still considered property of the state. Yeah. Look it up. In the eyes of the law, they still view you as property, especially depending on how you define yourself. especially if you define yourself as black. Well, then that means you're a work of fiction, a thing that doesn't exist. You ain't real. So to say I'm a black man or black woman in Nazi law means I don't matter. I'm not here. So then legally they can do whatever the fuck they want to you. They just pretend to operate with clean hands and equity. They don't. And after the battles with the school board and the battle with the AG, I just went all the way to the top. I don't want to talk to your bitch ass nigga. Where the boss at? Because you know, bosses only deal with bosses. Straight went to the internet and found this motherfucker and then made it past his gatekeeper being his secretary. Bitch, you would put him on the motherfucking phone, or I'm coming after you next. Ho ain't want no more parts of me. I get him on the phone and I lay it all out for him. You know you fucked up, right? You know you fucked up, right? You know what I mean? So you said you were at the deli at 9 o'clock. Yeah, 9 o'clock. So you said you were at the deli at 11:15. Yeah. So you said you were at the deli at 12:01. Yeah. You know you fucked up, right? Because this is your policy. This is what you wrote, motherfucker. You know? And now you're liable for it. You caused me harm. Egregious fucking harm. AG said this nigga is dangerous. He knows our laws. One of the biggest rules I took from the Moors is give the Europeans back their laws, right? When you start doing that, they get to quaking and shaking on you and shit. You know what I'm saying? They, ooh, shit, this, what you mean? You gonna hit me the same way I was gonna hit you? Yeah, but I just did it faster. Foul this, foul that, foul this, foul that. Now you're liable. You gotta respond. Did you know any legal notice you get, you have to respond within 3 days, bro? But, you know, when they mail it out to you, that's one day. By the time you get it, that's the second day. On that last day, you need to be sending that motherfucker right back. Or hitting it with the good old writing, you know, the good old writing on the letter, return to sender. UCC-1. Fuck out of here. Anyway. But I went down this path, this dark ass path, this wild ass road, all because a bitch, a raggedy ass bitch, couldn't keep her motherfucking word. Because again, in the beginning, the host said, I would never do nothing like that to you, and my dumb ass believed her. When it comes to betrayal, right, women are some of the best at it, so they think. Men are really the best at it. The only reason why women get away with it is because us as men, we stop looking for it. You know, we get lulled into this false sense of trust because we got other shit to take care of. You know, house to maintain and a family to maintain, and we need work to get done. And I'm still trying to save up to buy that motherfucking low rider, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for all that. Bitches, however, because they're being taken care of, and you putting in all that hard work, and she can be a fucking florist while you are, you know, a concrete mason out this bitch. Ain't no sweat coming off her brow when she cut them fucking flowers, but I guarantee some sweat coming off your brow if you pour that fucking concrete and smooth that shit over. Because they do menial tasks and jobs and shit. They got time to sit back and just scheme. You ain't got that kind of time. You gotta put work in, you know. You got 8 hours, 10 hours Hell, for most construction workers, I can say from experience, we thought we was working like 60, 70, 80 hours a week, though. You ain't got time for that. You ain't got time to sit back and scheme and plot on a bitch. You gonna move like, nah, make my money and then, go the fuck home, eat me something, rinse and repeat, nigga. But them hoes be having time to just sit back and scheme, bro. And it be against you, the same motherfucking hand that feed them, the same hand that takes care of them, the same hand that if you didn't do none of that for them, oh, it's the worst hand in the world. Oh no, oh no. You gotta beware a bitch at times, cause all they do is plot and scheme. Well, to quote my man Slipknot, all they do is plot, scheme, and you know they're the biggest abusers and the leaders of men and babies. See, I've learned that nature is so much more darker than we really thought initially. Because growing up, for my generation, they were sugar, spice, and everything nice. And now the internet has revealed them to be disgusting but depraved individuals. So I thought it was just the bitches in my family. Nigga, I didn't know it was all the bitches. I was like, the bitches in my family ain't shit. Damn. Growing up. Auntie, you ain't shit. Kiki, you ain't shit. Washida, you ain't shit. Ugh. You hoes are terrible. But then I discovered, nah. So all these bitches. Betrayal begins with trust, brothers. Careful who the fuck you trust. Because in my naivete, my youth, my ignorance, I trusted the wrong bitch and end up battling all the way up to the AG. And if you mention my name to that motherfucker, I'm pretty sure he be like, that nigga. He may not say it, but he be like, look, yeah, I remember that nigga. Nigga threatened my job. You know what I'm saying? He was mad, dog. You know what it feel like to have a man of European descent, because they ain't white. That's a title, like governor, general, you know what I'm saying? You know it's like to have a man of European descent, cornered and scared. One that is supposed to be flexing all this power. And my heavily melanated ass is looking at him like, nah, I was front, bitch. Our conversation ain't over. By simply using all their laws and all their rules against them. Did I get my child registered? Yes. But it don't feel good to have to battle the full weight of the state, you know. But me as a man, I had to battle against the full weight of the state. Even more importantly, me as a melanated man, I had to battle the full weight of the state, Slim. And I came out victorious. But here's the problem though. I better not run a motherfucking red light in that state no more. You know what I'm saying? I bet not even motherfucking jaywalk. Because they got a shit list too. You know. They got a shit list too. It is what the fuck it is. My mission at that point in time was more important than anything else. Because my mission was my child, you know. So I didn't give a fuck. And I'd spent years fighting. So I didn't care. You can't strip strip away everything that a man loves and covets, because I define myself as a father and a husband. You can't strip these things away from a man and expect him to be cool. Nah, bro. I was angry. And because I was angry, I approached everything like an angry motherfucking man. Didn't want to hear it. Anger is a very useful thing, but it has to be directed properly. I didn't direct it properly. I went smack at the motherfucking head. Come here, AG, let me talk to you. You know what I'm saying? I went smack at him, dog. Now, I did it with words, but it wasn't, I didn't present myself properly, you know? I didn't show any respect for the title. I was like, nah, fuck all that. Come here, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And immediately got to threatening his livelihood and his position, you know? Well, let me call Fox News about this here. We'll see what the world think. No, wait. Okay. Let's talk then, bitch. But because it was for my child, I didn't care, bro. I made enemies, you know. I did it wrong. I made enemies. Here's what it is. Here's what it is. You cannot ring that bell there. But also because of my previous position working for the DOD, I'm used to dealing with powerful people anyway. So it's like AG or LT or Lieutenant Colonel, whatever. It's all the same to me, you know. All the same to me. I'm looking these powerful people in their eyes and talking to them like they're fucking human, and they're responding like they're fucking human. So AG, why would I change? I can whoop your motherfucking ass right here. You know what I'm saying? Concuss you and put you in a coma right now. You know, collapse that windpipe, flying knee to the face type shit, and get the twisting on that. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that. I can do these things because you ain't nothing but a man to me, you know. But again, I was angry, and I finally got some semblance of revenge, you know. Yeah, I got you running scared like the rabbit. Come here. So the AG responded like any man would whose future was about to get 86th and said, not this nigga right here. And I went through all that because I trusted the wrong bitch. That's the truth of it, bro. I would have never experienced none of that if I didn't trust the wrong bitch, bro. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Did I take care of this bitch? Yeah. Did she live cush and comfortable? Yeah. But she's still 86 to her life of being a mother and a wife to being, you know, the dope man side bitch. I can't explain it. It's what these hoes do. Anyway, careful who you let in. Careful who you get your trust to. You know. Me personally, I ain't got no shame. So, you know, that's something that don't exist for me. So I can tell you these stories. Nigga, everything ain't no win. I done took some heavy ass L's and had to live through them. Live with that shit. I will tell you this though. That AG would never forget me, nigga. Never. That nigga is dangerous. I said, how you want it on paper or, you know, in person? What? Huh? Yeah. It is what it is. with the way everything's flowing these days, I would definitely say now that Donald J's back in office, you might be extra careful on who you have around you. Because I see these bitches flaming out. I see them lunching, they flaming out. They online losing their goddamn mind. You will have those women that sense the shift and get on code and get to acting right. Then you will have those other ones that pretend, but they gonna watch Sin G in their little prayer closet, you know what I'm saying? While you unaware type shit. Be careful, man. Be careful. But you know, I'm paranoid. I don't trust the bitch for nothing. I don't trust people most people for nothing either. It is what it is. My bad for missing the time slot. I said I'd come in here, salute to my brothers, champions first, and Slipknot, and yeah. True words have never been spoken, good sir. Anywho, y'all bros be easy. Y'all have a good day, man. Be productive, be blessed, be safe. Stay out the motherfucking way. Don't do like my dumb ass did. Get to argue with an AG and shit. Oh, I'm sorry if y'all don't know the acronym. It's Attorney General, my G. Yeah. I fucked an Attorney General up. Yeah. 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 Sure did. Yeah. Might bring my brother on one day that way he can verify exactly what I'm saying. You know. But that state don't like me. Cause I'm like, I know the rules. I will sue all you motherfuckers. And they were like, hold up. Yeah, but not in my public capacity. Yeah. You're public and you're private. Yeah. I want your goddamn legacy. Mine's got took. Yours can get took too, bitch. And they were like, ooh, nah, not that nigga. Uh-uh. Not that nigga. See, when a state or a city is founded, like founded in, let's say, 1783, whatever, a little bit of game, that means that motherfucker was registered as a business in 1783. So if it's been registered as a business and it's been registered the way it can do business, that means it has a tax ID number. Well, that's all you need, bro. That's all you need. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that good old tax ID number up off you real quick, and after that, I'm gonna go ahead and sue that motherfucker. And I'm gonna sue the motherfucking position that you're in, you know, because if you go to a court or if you go to a hall or whatever where you know the AG would be, it's a business as well. I'm gonna sue that motherfucker too, and after that, I'm gonna sue you in your position, and I'm gonna just keep suing until because it only costs like $1.25 for a lawsuit. I'm gonna just sue the fuck out of everybody. I'm gonna wrap you up in litigation, you son of a bitch. And it ain't shit you can do. So I spend a quick little $375, and I can sue the state, and I can sue your business, and I can sue you. Sue. And lawsuits don't look good when you're trying to get promoted, baby. It don't. Nah. That motherfucker damn it pissed himself off this bitch. Yeah. But I'll give y'all some more legal game later. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.